So we started.
Yeah.
Hardfood Podcast. You're locked into Hardfood Podcast.
Yo, what's good? My name's Juice English.
Saxon King.
And today is a special Christmas episode. Dirtyfood. That's a combination of the two, TalkDirty Podcast and the Hardfood Podcast. Back again. In the building we have Lucasdirty.
Dirty.
So am I meant to say what?
You just got you say. Say what you got to say, man.
What's good, fellas?
What's good, man? How you doing?
I'm alright.
Yeah.
Fresh I'm happy for you guys, to be honest.
Happy for us?
Yeah, first international guest you've had on the podcast.
This guy. What do you mean by international though? Like, because you from around here?
Yeah, no, because you had you've had some lads from Brum on it.
Yeah.
It's not international, bro. I'm from overseas. Like,
you from overseas? No.
Not from overseas. From Brum.
I thought you from around here.
No, I'm from Birmingham.
Yeah.
0121.
I live in Dubai.
Yeah.
Base currently.
I'll type Dubai. I don't know why. I've never been there.
Yeah. Everyone goes there on holiday and thing.
Yeah, well,
not you, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know. All the girls.
Listen, you know when? Let's put it this way, right? I live. You know when you say, "Oh, whereabouts do you live?" You know when you see girls come back with a bit of a tan and a few new handbags?
Yeah.
I live on the other side where they're getting them, so I see what they're doing to get the handbags.
Yeah, exactly. But
and I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying to you. I live in a holiday destination and I see what they're doing.
So if that's what gal are going over there, what brings you over there though?
And I got some new shoes as well.
Yeah, you come over here looking fresh, Joe. That jacket was kind of hard, so I was like, yeah. I need to get me over to Dubai, so.
Yo, I just want to say, man, like, your podcast, I'm really enjoying it in the short amount of time that you've been doing it.
Yeah, man.
It's really been... And it's not only good for you guys, but it's been good for me.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Because I have troubles getting to sleep at night.
This guy, you know. This guy... I just want people to understand, yeah, that this man, yeah, that we're speaking to...
Where's Sparkle's gone?
His last podcast, not the last one, the one before, it was like a one-man show.
It was.
It was a one-man show.
Yeah.
I felt for him. And then I realised who it was, so I didn't care, and I started laughing.
Yeah,
I called him a punk.
I listened still, and it was a bit sad. So I was like, I was like, yo, I was like, yo, where's Dre, man? Yo, Dre. I was listening, waiting for Dre to just run in and like,
it's after day.
Yeah, like, yay. But I just like he's chatting. I was like, and then. Yeah.
Imagine talking to yourself for an hour.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It must have been hard still.
That's what I thought. I thought it must have been hard because, Tuesday, I know you like to talk already, and even to yourself. So I'm thinking to myself, wouldn't he get bored of talking to himself?
Yeah.
It's different though when you got the mic in front of you and you're having to try and like keep people stimulated or
yeah. Nah, you should have had some background music, man. You should have had some music in the background.
But then that would feel weird as well.
I don't know, but it's like listening to it, it was like I thought he was gonna like. I was just waiting for you to be like, and today's the last episode, and I was like,
You guys don't edit either, do you?
Nah.
I don't edit anything out of the podcast.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, I did edit one thing out of that podcast.
I swear.
I started talking about death.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, I started talking about death and stuff like that. And then I realised, yo, I'm on my own here. And I started really morbid and like low, and I thought if I ever end up dead somewhere suspiciously, they're gonna go.
That was the sign.
Yeah, they pull up. I'm sure there's a clip there. What happened there? What was it saying there?
So yo. What we doing then? What's we got topics or can I get into some beef already?
Yeah, no, let's come with the beef still because you had beef.
Adrian,
I had the names mentioned.
Okay, right. People listening.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Hardfood Podcast listeners. I run a podcast called TalkDirty Podcast. Now I've got a passion for the podcast game. I've been listening to it for a while. And I thought to myself, you know what? I said to Dre, it'd be sick if we just run our own podcast. And then we were like, yeah, it'd be sick and like this and that. And then we spoke about it that much. I was like, bro, should we just fucking do it? You're allowed to swear on here, aren't you?
Yeah.
Should we just do it? And he's like, yeah, let's just whatever. So we did it. I'm not a number one mics man. Like I'm not I shouldn't be an A mic. I shouldn't be a host. But he was like, bro, if you're gonna call it Talk Dirty, it's got to be you.
Yeah.
Running it. So anyway, I started my podcast. I think this is because this one's gonna come out on my channel as well. So this will be the 30. I think about 32 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Adrian, how long ago did you start your podcast?
11.
11.
Yeah, I mean, we can do that.
October 14th still.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I mean.
So, did anyone influence you to start?
No, not really. To be honest, I had influences not from Lucasdirty. To be fair, I think it was more, I'd say, Charlemagne.
Okay. So
not Lucasdirty.
See, I just thought, you know, on the first one I listened to, I was like, they're getting into the swinger thing. So I thought, dope, like, well done, like. So I thought, at least I'll get a shout on the second one. Then I thought, on the third one, I thought, nah, he's definitely gonna shout me out on this third one. And then I'm like, I'm still waiting. Every now and again, I get, yo, Lucas's podcast, yo. You're not gonna shout me out. And I'm like, nah. But all jokes aside, you're on the Apple, official. Apple. You're on the official Apple app now.
Yeah.
Oh, how'd you get on there?
It took a little time.
Who advised you?
I had a little bit of advice from Luke, but it wasn't even that much. I had to work it out myself. To be fair, I had to work it more out to myself. I mean,
right. And so that's my beef for you, bro.
I can do that.
Because we're meant to be fam.
Yeah,
Juice, I've never met you before.
Yeah, man. Nice to meet you, still.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.
You feel like you know someone, innit?
Yeah.
I've made that mistake before, going up to people that I feel like I've known them.
Yeah.
Because I've been watching them on TV or
I wear my heart on my sleeve. So.
Or whatever, and then you realise you don't, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just got one thing that you said very early in the podcast, and honestly, bro, I haven't been able to look at you the same since, and I haven't. I can't move past it.
Yeah, shoot, man. What's up?
Ja Rule, put it on me.
What's that one? That's the one I don't like, innit? I don't like that one.
That's why I don't like you. How can you not like that tune?
How's it go again?
What would I be without you, baby? If you want me to put it on you.
Nah, that one ain't me. So that one.
What's wrong with this kid?
I like Mesmerize, man.
Nah, man, no. You went to the hype.
Without my baby.
Yeah.
That's Mesmerize, isn't it? What song am I thinking of?
So you need to clear this up because
you're thinking about Mesmerize, but
boom.
Say,
yo, talk to me, Mo.
So if you need me, if you want me, put it on you. Because
I know what's in it.
Okay, tell us, explain yourself.
This song now,
here we go. I want to hear this.
It's a good song, yeah. Come on. When you're in the club, yeah, and this song comes on,
bro,
it's
no.
Turn it off.
No. When this tune comes on, yeah.
In the club?
In the club.
Nah, I don't want to hear this in the club.
Nah, it was going off. Nah. See, this is a time difference. In the club, it was going. I don't know what. Yo. Honestly, this tune went off in the club.
Hey, it's hard.
In the club.
It did. No, don't get me wrong. It's rinsed.
It's Lil Mo that smashes it.
It's a good song, but I don't want to hear this out. I don't want to hear it out.
It was a big tune.
I don't want to hear it out. I mean, and it always comes on in the club. That's what I like it. And it's like Peaches and Cream. 112.
Oh, mate.
Always comes on. Always. You like that song?
Of course. What you mean?
Oh my god. That's really one of the worst songs ever made.
No, it's not.
It is. You know what I mean? Peaches and
Cream. No. See, time, era.
Nah, man.
You're sleeping.
When you hear those songs, there's that one. And the, Jagged Edge. Is it Jagged? And the remix. Tin. As soon as I hear them tunes, like, I'm going to cloak room. Okay, can I get ticket 1 free? You know what I mean? Can I have my coat back? Time to go home before the
Mackenzie jacket back, please.
Don't say Mackenzie. Like, obviously, it's ASOS to get. Yeah, I'm trying to dip, man. Cause obviously.
Now, man, them tunes are serious classics, man. Classics.
And the classics, but actually, no. Them last 2 tunes. Put It On Me is a nice tune. Them last 2
That's
tunes.
all I needed from you to say that. Put It On Me is a nice tune.
It's a nice tune.
But not in the club, man. I don't want to hear them tunes in the club. But like.
Or because they're always on in the club. It's like, that's every DJ. Do you play it?
Somebody, of course I play it.
See it.
But
That's every DJ's
I will
go
play it
to.
at the right time. If it's at the end of a night and we need to wind it down and the girls need to wind it down.
There's so many other songs
do you
to
know what
wind
it is?
down.
As a DJ as well, sometimes, I promise you I've done this, I've been, my man's, I saw him on his own or with his boys.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden he's with this chick and he's been grafting all night. Let me run a couple little tunes so we can get home, like, safe with the chick. I help him out, do you know what I mean?
That's
Okay.
That's good.
I might put a little Genuine on or something, but then if I'm thinking,
It's always Genuine, Jagged Edge,
Luke's
freaking.
trying to make the boy tear down on that night.
There's other songs, man. There's other
going
songs.
down tonight.
There's other songs. And no one ever plays. I'm afraid it's not the same kind of song, but You Got It Bad, like Usher. Like,
no one does play that.
Exactly. I don't want to hear the same song over and over again.
You don't want to hear. You got.
I know that's. I wasn't the best example, but like, there's other songs. Okay, you know what? Okay, no, Pretty Ricky, Grind on Me.
I'll play that.
I don't hear that in the club. There's so many songs that I want to hear in the club. Ray J, One Wish. I want to hear them tunes in the club, and I don't hear them. I keep hearing that same Ja Rule tune. That same.
Going where Shocks is playing. Yo, shout out Air Shocks. I don't know him. I don't know him at all.
Yeah.
But I hope he's watching or listening. But
yeah, that's what it's.
I think it was a good.
Nah, it was a
good podcast because
it's a good guest room.
I'll tell you now, light skin on light skin crime. We don't like each other. Like I'm dark skin at heart, right? But I don't know. I just don't take to light skinned people very well.
Yeah.
And I've never liked Shocks.
Magnets, yeah.
I've never liked Shocks.
Yeah.
And then I thought to myself, I listened to the podcast, and I thought, I don't know him.
Yeah.
How can I like someone I don't know? And then some of the stuff that he was saying, I was annoyed at myself. Like,
For not like, yeah.
you're just I said to myself, you're just a hater for no reason.
Yeah.
Because some of the stuff he was saying and the stuff that he was saying about his daughter and that he was saying about, I just thought he came across as a gentleman and like teaching his daughter not to say stuff.
Yeah. The colour, yeah.
Like the colour and that. I was impressed. So I'm a fan of Shocks now.
Yeah.
I'll take
Gavin though, he can piss off.
Do you know Gavin?
Yeah, shout out Gavin.
You know Gavin?
Yeah. He's cool. His brother's not, but he's cool. Yo, I've been out the UK for like 3 years now. So obviously I've had a couple holidays here. Like just come back for a few days and that. But so some of the things you might talk about today, disclaimer, I might not be up to date on.
Yeah,
I've only found out you Prime Minister is Tessa Jow. Is that right?
Tessa who?
No.
Theresa May.
Theresa May. Oh, okay. I know she used to be the Olympic Committee woman. All right then.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's her name? Theresa May.
Theresa May.
I don't know what she looks like. I might Google her.
She looks like Mr. Burns, Red.
Let's have a look.
She's like a female Mr. Burns.
Yeah.
Tell me her name.
Theresa May.
Theresa May.
Get me.
Now.
Don't get nervous now.
No, because I need to.
About Theresa May,
I need to address something as well because you said that we're always talking about the same artist.
No, you don't.
Look at
Adrian, man.
Eh?
Oh wow. She looks like what's her name times 2? The Iron Lady. What's her name?
Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah. It's like niece, isn't it? Alright, go on.
Yeah, you said we always talk about the same artist. When I was a bit baffed, I was like, eh? No, you said we never talk about South artists.
I cannot hear a conversation from anybody in hip hop without Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Drake. It's boring, man. Bored. Why is no one mentioning Nipsey? Why is no one mentioning
Wayne? Have we spoken about Wayne?
We've spoken about so many South artists. I was a bit baffed. And then what kind of took me because you was like, you don't mention no South artists? Yeah, I heard you talk about no Plies. And I was like, Plies? Like
Plies has done a lot for the culture.
Yeah. What, 10 years ago?
What do you mean?
He's got
Plies has just put a banger. He's just put a
another mixtape, B3.
And you should know that.
I know that, but no one ain't checking for Plies.
No one's checking for it.
No, because you're not shouting them out.
We're talking about the South artists that are relevant, you get me? So obviously we talk about Future, we talk about Migos, we talk about
cool, just jump on all the hype.
So what you want to talk about? You want us to talk about artists that ain't popping?
We spoke about Master P.
Yeah,
we spoke about Lil Wayne. We talk about
Baby.
We spoke about loads of Cash Money.
Yeah, Plies ain't popping, man.
In between talking about Kendrick.
You just can't drop
Everybody
this
gets
Kendrick thing,
compared to Kendrick.
Kendrick's my favourite, so
No,
I'm
that's
gonna
him.
dash him
Okay,
all the
that's
time.
him.
Like, I'm always gonna dash him in the conversation
that was
because
Kanye,
it's Kanye is like not is a favourite, but Kendrick's the favourite. Kendrick's like the guy. It's number one right now. No argument. No one can argue that Kendrick's not number one right now. Don't say Pliers, because you're gonna say Pliers.
Kendrick. Yeah, he's not my type of artist. I really like him, appreciate him, but he's not my type of artist.
Who you listen to?
I listen to who's my favourite?
Who's
Is
your
that what you asking me?
Who's your
What you asking?
Lucas,
Yeah,
who's your top 5?
Who's your top 5?
We're gonna get into top 5
Let's
Yeah,
go
you might as
real
well.
quick. Let's hit that top 5
because I had that on my list to bring up later on. 'Cause
You always bring up the top
I'm
five.
sick of people's top 5s.
Why? How can you be sick
problem
of...
with people's top 5s? It's so boring. Tupac, Biggie, Jay, Nas, M. That's everybody's top 5.
No, but the funny
Not
thing
me,
is...
my friend.
The funny thing... everyone that we've asked on this podcast, only me and Adrian have said Tupac, Nas, Biggie,
Everybody always says it's always based around them 5 artists.
Nah.
We've
Mikel Wright said he's top
2
5.
sick artists in the car, which we've failed to mention. Mims. Why is Mims not being... Jaquan.
I like, did you listen to Jaquan's album? And don't listen to his album, Jaquan's? No. The album was raw. Jaquan's album was raw sick, Hood Hop.
Who else did I mention?
What's his
Began
name?
with an M.
That's about Mims, though.
Mims. What's the other one?
Begins with an M. One is not popping.
No, he's popping, bro.
He is popping.
Mims.
Right, my top 5. Let's get into that.
Main or something.
It's difficult to say, but I'm gonna. Obviously, I have to put Wheezy first.
Yeah.
From years. I can't put an order, but I'm gonna name more than 5, but I'll put Ross in there.
Yeah.
I'd like to congratulate the game. He made it as the 5th man a few months ago. I pushed him in there.
Yeah.
Wale.
Okay.
Put Wale in there. And then probably Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas. Come on, man.
Wale.
I expect this from Adrian.
Expect what?
This type of talk from Adrian because he's old and boring.
Yeah.
But Juice, we just want better for you, bro.
Well, my top
From you and for you.
My top 5 had Kendrick and Kanye in there, like...
But that's generic names, man.
There's undeniable.
Gunplay's
I
in my
love
top
Gunplay,
5.
but I could never put Gunplay in my top 5.
Why? Because it's your top 5.
No, but
Stop doing
But
everybody's
we
top
wasn't
5.
doing a personal top 5 that day. We
you
was
keep
doing
changing the
D5.
goalposts.
We was doing D5.
You're doing what? The best 5 ever to live.
Yeah. Taking everything into account,
By the way,
sales, influence.
What happened to Slick Rick? What happened to Rakim? What happened to KRS-One?
Not better than those.
I couldn't.
In terms of sales, influence, impact,
What happened to Tiny
songs.
Nah, I'm ramping up.
See, I know what this guy's like. That's the reason why I'm just laughing, because jeez,
Now you know what it
What
is.
happened to Bearman?
Bearman, what, the MC?
Yeah, man. I'm Bearman.
That's actually the bar.
Forget about these artists. We forget about these artists.
I forgot about
They've
Bearman.
paved the way.
Oh man. But yeah,
Bearman.
we're gonna get into it. Basically, yeah. Those who don't know the Talk Dirty podcast, those who do, know that Lucas has got a little segment called Angry for Nothing.
Sad little segment.
Ooh, glad you brought this up.
A little segment called Angry for Nothing.
Because I'm going to bring up some names as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, as this... We'll let Lucas go first, because it's his
Because
segment.
being as I haven't spoken enough. Right. Angry for Nothing. What gives me head loss for no reason at all. This week I've got a reason. So it's angry for something, right? Now, as a DJ, you get people that make inquiries. I did have an agent, but we've parted ways.
Got dropped.
Yeah, he did. To get an inquiry for a job, sometimes it doesn't work out. It's cool, whatever. But when you slide in my DMs and you say, "Yo, bro," and we're from the same city, and you see that I'm doing stuff, and I'm not the biggest DJ, and I'm not the best, but it is what it is. I'm good. So when you see me in different cities and around certain people and you think, oh, I feel like I'm missing out on the hype, I want to get involved. And you DM me and you say, yo, next time you're in Brum, please let me know. We want you to DJ at our venue. Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, okay. And then I'll message you and say, bro, I'm coming back. Give you months in advance because I'm on top of stuff. Do you want to book me then? Like, because you've asked to book me. So I'm saying, okay, this is when I'm available. Oh, yeah, get back to you. And then I'm sending 3, 4, 5 messages because I'm trying to be on top of my schedule because I'm playing when I'm back. And then you're making out as if I'm hounding you to play in your venue when you were the one that was asking me.
Yeah.
So I don't want this happening again from Bamboo in Birmingham. So now, if you want to book me in Bamboo, Birmingham, you're going to have to put up the fee. Like, I'm not... It's a joke. It's a joke. Asking me to play... You know, like... Juice, you must get this all the time with chicks. No, you know... you know when a chick's like...
I'm glad he asked him that question.
You know when a chick's like... so like, kind of puts it on you, and then you're like... She tries to turn it round so as if you're chasing her. It's like, hold on a minute. You was asking for me, like...
I hear that.
Yeah, I think I remember that story.
I remember those days.
I do a lot of chasing. Yeah,
we know.
Dream chasers, isn't it? Yeah, that pissed me off. So I won't be playing at Bamboo this time I'm back. Okay. That was going to be my first time there.
Yeah, I had a good night at Bamboo still a couple months ago. Bamboo's like, it's nice.
Sharks DJ there, isn't it?
Nah, he was a Sharks. I don't know why I answered that question as if like, the Sharks DJ. And I'm like, yeah, he was a Sharks. I don't know.
But yeah. Juice, you got any anger for nothing?
Well,
what makes you angry?
What makes you angry?
What is that? Juice. Sorry, Juice.
Alright, one thing that gets me here. I don't know. It's not really a big thing. No. It's just kind of pisses me off still. It's like, you know, obviously this is like the festive season and that, so everyone's doing their shopping. Oh, you know what I mean? Everyone's doing their shopping, innit? Like, I don't care who you are, you're doing some sort of Christmas shopping, then you get that one person. That one person's like, oh, I did my shopping in June. Like, so what? You get me? Like, no, I don't care. Oh, I did my shopping. You're doing your shopping now? Oh, December the 12th. Yes. Yeah, I'm doing my shopping now, yeah. So,
I did my homework before you.
Yeah. It's like, okay, so what you doing with your extra hours now? You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. I'm shopping. I'm doing my shopping. My little bit of shopping. Did it yesterday, you know. But that was all. That's my anger. Is that angry for nothing? Is that
that's decent. I like it.
I got a couple still. Because people must think, you know what? Most people think I'm an angry person.
No, it's just because you have protein depletions.
This boy, man, Bart Simpson. Anyway, but yeah.
Tell him why you call me Bart Simpson.
Everyone knows, yeah. I got lots of names for Lucasdirty, yeah. When, obviously I used to work with him, yeah. And like people used to come in and then I'm sure he used to tell girls that he was half Puerto Rican.
What's this from IKEA? This lamp from IKEA? Nice. Go on, so.
He'd tell girls he was Puerto Rican. People used to say, oh, he looks like Drake. When someone said, oh, he reminds you of Drake. Yeah, you should have seen his head, you know. He loves Drake, you know.
Nah,
he loves Drake and then he hates him.
I hate him.
He hates him now. Yeah.
How come Drake was in your top 5?
Drake in my
Drake's any go to him now because he played for him.
I swear. Okay.
We don't need to mention that I DJ'd for Drake. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. I mean, but anyway, but yeah. Because he's yellow, call him Bart Simpson. You get me? So every time I chat to him, Bart Simpson, yellow man, all them kind of obscenities, yeah? Don't get it twisted, though.
Drake calls me his waffle-coloured Negro.
Yeah,
obviously
that's
got that from the Breakfast Club. But.
Yeah. But yeah, my anger for nothing. Back to my point. Is, you know when you're driving, yeah? This is just a normal random one. You know when you're driving and someone comes out halfway in the middle of the road and you have to stop and then they stop and look at you like as if you're gonna like and you need to go where they're coming out of, so you've got no choice and they're looking at it like to say, they want you to say, can I come out? Well, you're halfway in the road, you idiot, yeah, so I've got no choice in it. Fool. That's the first one because that's just dumb. If you're gonna come out, yeah, just come out.
Yeah,
get me? I know it's a bit of shouting, but yeah. Next one was when people like they send you a request and then delete it before they think you can see it.
Yo.
And the bottle of
You know
thanks, bro, thank you.
when someone adds you on
This is
Facebook,
ice. I only drink Evian.
You only drink Evian.
Yeah, I was waiting for that stuff.
you know what I mean?
Where's the done Evian?
But anyway,
Someone adds you on Facebook.
when someone adds you on Facebook, you
And then-
look at it, and then you go back to it again, it's deleted, and it's gone.
I've never done that, you know.
Yeah.
I had everyone to straight away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When people add you,
See,
they
I
delete
told you
you.
he's old, isn't it?
I mean,
Facebook, you know.
This guy, you know, he needs
He's
to be
talking
quiet.
about MySpace and Bieber
He
and all
needs to
them
just
too.
hush his noise. I mean, send him back to Dubai real quick. But
MSN.
I don't like that. You know what I mean? I think, yo, if you're gonna add me, just add me. And one
Yeah.
thing that I hate is when someone adds me, I delete the request, I refuse it, and then add me again.
What's your Facebook name
None
these
your
days?
business, boy.
Is it still what it used to be?
No, it isn't.
Because that was funny, man.
It's changed. But anyway, yeah, that's my I'm good for nothing. But now, let's get into our first real topic of who is Lucasdirty?
Who is Lucasdirty?
Who is Lucasdirty?
Who is
Bro, I'm lost in the
Lucasdirty?
sauce, man. I don't even know. Who I
Okay,
am.
so
What
number
you mean?
one,
Well, are you gonna pause, dive into him?
I'll just have a real quick, pause.
Yeah, and I said pause first.
Real pause on
Yeah.
that. But yeah, just a little breakdown of what you're doing, where you're going, where you've been, and then
Yeah, I still want to know how you ended up in Dubai. Still, it's kind of mad.
Alright, so I don't even know where to start because this could get deep.
let's not.
Yeah, man.
Pause.
Alright, so I was. You what? Okay, let me just start from here. I was DJing as a kid in a crew called the Destination Soldiers. Sorry. We used to run around the ends playing little sets, this, that, the other. Then I was playing in this bar as well. My dad had a bar. Then stopped for about 7 years. Then decided I wanted to DJ again.
Yeah.
Then I went to I started DJing with these twin brothers, and I was doing like weddings, corporate events, this, that, the other, to get used to the technology.
Was that
Midlands Pro DJ.
Yeah, I'll type them brothers, man.
Shouts
They're
out,
good, man.
Shouts
Good
out
people.
The twins, shouts out Bobla.
Oh, Bubbler. Yeah, I'll type Bubbler stuff.
Then I got used to the technology, worked on my skills a bit, even like learning different types of music and that, like throwing in old tunes and all that stuff, working the crowd, this, that, the other.
Yeah.
Then I thought to myself, I'd started playing in a couple places, and I thought, I'm not up to scratch. So I thought, how can I get up to scratch but not damage my reputation? Plus, if you know me, you know I don't like the cold. So I was like, you know what? There's nothing for me here. Let me go to another country. I'll need to live in the heat. So I went to I don't know why. I just thought I'm going to Australia. And
Okay.
I went to Australia and I was there for a year. And then I went on holiday to Dubai while I was in Australia. And then the first day I walked out there, it's so hot, and I was like, yo, this is the one.
Is it Dubai's on the way to Australia, innit? The connect flight sometimes.
Yeah, you can have stop-offs there. But, yeah, so instead of spending a week on holiday, I thought, let me spend a week networking, getting links and understanding, and then it's not wasted time, and then I can come on holiday another time. And then that's what I did. I went back to Australia, packed up my stuff, and then went to Dubai. Now, bear in mind, I don't know if you watch my Instagram or whatever, and you see different things. You have to remember, people on Instagram and people on social media are only going to show you the best things in it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to show you the times that I was like not doing too well for myself. Nobody does in it.
Yeah.
I've turned up to these places with a suitcase, walked out an airport and gone, I'll walk that direction, and just took it step like from there. So although it's like I'm happy and that, and I'm in a nice place and whatever, and things are moving up, it's not like I just got to move to Dubai and like it was all nice and whatever.
So when you did that, how did you get money? Were you working for the sheiks?
Sold crack.
Working for the sheiks?
For the sheiks.
Sheiks.
Nah,
They pronounce it shakes.
Huh?
Sheiks, yeah. Shake.
It's raw shakes.
Yeah,
Shake.
shakes.
Raw.
Shakes.
Yeah. Working for them.
No.
Have any of them propositioned you ever?
What do you mean proposition me?
Because I heard, yeah.
I got offered 80k to get fucked by a guy.
Yeah, I heard that stuff. I heard that as well.
I did.
Yeah.
Wait,
That was an English white guy though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's deep still.
I was gutted that I'm not gay, man. I would have been 80k up.
Oh, you'd have to be gay.
Nah, bruv. Listen, let me tell you something about this though. Because we've all been round, lads, and we've all had conversations like, yo, would you do this for that? How much money would you like just as banter, innit?
Yeah.
But to be asked, yo, I will give you this amount. It's different.
Nah.
It feels different because when you talk hypotheticals, but to get offered that amount of money and you're like, rah, like, and you know what? He posed the question, how much is my worth? How much would I do it for? And you know what? I was proud of myself, but also disappointed. I was thinking, yo, if my man now...
Where did you go in low? 2,000?
I was like, shit, I said 5, I could have 80. I posed the question to myself, like, if my man offered me 2 mil sterling, would I do it? And I was like, no. And there's not any amount of money that could make me do that. Which is devastating, really. Because there's some batty boys. Are we allowed to say batty boys?
You, Lucasdirty, can say what you want. I, Juice English, did not say that.
You said about the batty boys. Because there's gay people winning over there.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Winning.
Because the thing is, I heard, this is what I heard, that a lot of the sheiks...
Yo, let
like...
me, before we start as well, this is a topic that I will be very careful on what I say.
Yeah, because you got to go back there.
Yeah, and they don't play.
Yeah.
They don't play.
Yeah.
They don't play.
That is serious.
Like, they don't play, man.
I can imagine so.
That is mad.
Because it's like mad.
You don't need to be scared. Continue saying what you're saying.
Me. I mean, I'm cool. I'm on the end.
No, what were you going to say, though?
I heard that a lot of the sheiks and a lot of the men over there, they are like...
A bit fruity.
Yes.
Like a bit juicy.
Yes.
Juicy face. So I have to watch some adjectives.
I heard they're a bit like, promiscuous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get why it's always them stories I'm hearing. It's like, Gella going over there, doing this, getting that X amount of money, whatever. How come, like, why aren't they just saying, come and look after my grandparents or something, or like, you know what I mean? Or come drive me around.
Have you got...
Because it's always the mad story. Come here, let me do you on your chest.
Okay, because this is what's happening, bro. Let me just give you a story that, to see it in real life, affected me.
Yeah.
And like, it's nothing. It's nothing.
Huh?
It's nothing like sexual.
He didn't say no.
Disgusting. I went to a club, right?
Yeah.
With a friend. Made friends with this guy. He's like, yo, we're gonna go out tonight. We're gonna turn up. We're gonna whatever. We're gonna buy out the club. We're gonna do this. We're gonna pop bottles all night. So I'm thinking, okay, 2 bottles of Moet. You're gonna like, My man gets there. We were there for an hour and 20, right? He spends in an hour and 20 minutes. He spends sterling, pounds, 80k. He poured, in the rapper. Okay, now when you have a bottle show in the UK, they bring out all the bottles, innit? The sparklers, yeah?
Yeah.
And then if you watch, they take them back.
Yeah.
And they leave one bottle for the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was getting boats. Oh, because they do mad shows out there. Like, they carry, like, women sat on chairs, like big, what they called? What are they called? Like
France?
France.
Yeah.
Like, and they're just doing mad shows, but they're bringing out, I want 10 bottles. I want 10 bottles now. And then it's like 5 minutes later, yo, another 10. And he's like, yo, let's step it up. I want aces. I want magnums. And it's like, and he's pouring it all over the floor. And it's this. I was like, man, it was mad. mad. But in an hour and 20, he spent 80k. And that was the first night of a four night bender. And that 4 days changed my life. It was mad. Mad.
Just a different life, man. I can't even picture it. I
was 24 at the time.
Yeah.
24, yeah.
So what are the chicks over there doing? They're just beating.
Right, first
I'm
of all...
going to be quite honest.
First
I'm
of
being
all...
real.
First of all...
Everyone wants to know this.
Yeah. First of all, Arabs, there's many different types of Arabs.
Yeah.
Black people, there's different type of black people from different places, yeah? White people, they're all the same. No. White people, they're from different places, isn't it? So your Arabs now, where I live in Dubai, is it's the Emirates.
Yeah.
The Arab Emirates.
Yeah.
So they're called Emiratis.
Oh, okay.
Now, the Emiratis are lovely people. I'm yet to meet an Emirati that I don't like. They might come a bit stern and be a bit, whatever, like, hard faced, but then you can break them down and then they're lovely people. Lovely people. But it's their land. You have to respect it's their land. And when you go over there, you understand how we, I don't care how this sounds, how we don't respect our land and how we don't we do let people in and we do let people take advantage of our place. And this, I'm not talking colours or I'm not talking races, nationalities, religions. We need to look after our people, which we don't here. We're too scared to offend people. Whereas there, they can place a job ad and say, yo, this is the job ad, no blacks.
Yeah.
No Filipinos, no Indians, no English, no Europeans, and no one's going to go, oh, you can't say that. It's like, no, that's not what we want. This is what we want, like. But I just want to say the Emiratis are beautiful people, man. Now, the ladies. Now,
that's what the question was.
So what are you asking me again?
The girls over there getting beat.
Are they beaten? Are they down?
And just getting paid.
Which it's not as raggo as that, but it is at the same time.
I don't know. If you're spilling 80k worth of bottles on the floor, there must be girls slipping. There must be like running.
Okay, so if you go to a club, you can attract a few table girls that want to have fun, like or whatever. But then when you start getting into them 10, 20, 30, 40, 50k, people are spending like $1 million a night, like pounds. Like it's been done. It's not every night now. It's slowed down, but that's when all the nice girls detract, and it gets a bit too much for them because it's a lot to experience. It's a lot, but then that's when all the
holes,
they really come out. But they're everywhere. They're everywhere. But it's not just the brasses as well. It's you'd be surprised what the good girls come over and do. So for example, let me give you a scenario. Dre was there with me.
Where is Dre actually?
He's here. Dre's here. He's here now. He just doesn't want to talk. He's been quiet
lately.
Dre's with us. Yo, what the fuck? Is that me? Does that not look like me?
I ain't got my glasses though.
Brethren, does that not look like me on the left?
That there on the left?
That's Amir Khan, bro. That's not you. You don't look like Amir Khan.
Nah, that fully looks like that. Okay. Okay, this is an example, right? We're in the club. And I look after chicks, so if girls come over and they're like, oh, we want to go out, we want to go here, we want to go there, I can get stuff lined up for them for free. So sometimes might have a group of girls and whatever. So
you're enabling this activity?
No, I'm looking after them. Okay. But I'm doing it the right way. I'm getting them their own situation. Okay. And they know that when I come around, they're not going to be pressed. They're not going to be like... No, I'm not going to be like...
So what do you get in repayment?
Nothing. I just turn up to the club with like 10 girls. It's a good look for me as a DJ.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't want nothing from them. Really? So anyway, no, seriously. So anyway, we have these like 4 or 5 girls with us from London. Really nice girls, normal, nice working girls. Oh, not working girls. Like, work nice jobs. They're all having a good time. Then all of a sudden, give me a name, Juice.
Anthony.
Okay, a female one, please.
Antonia.
What? Antonia?
Yeah, she went to my school, innit?
She battered. Was she?
Nah, she's pretty still.
Was she?
She's not pretty.
Out of 10.
She's a bit big, innit?
Oh, savage. Antonia, if you're listening, Juice thought you was big. How you doing her like that? Being recorded, bro.
I love the Juice's face.
Antonia.
Antonia's gonna box him
Bless
if
her.
she sees him.
She's from Wolves, yeah.
Yeah.
Where did she live?
But you gotta live in the story, man, yo.
Did you do a thing with her?
Nah. She could be a couple years older than me still.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really change them, but yeah.
She got a man?
Probably.
He's gonna beat
I ain't seen this in school.
He's gonna beat you up. Sarah. So Sarah goes. So all of a sudden,
So why couldn't you just think of a woman's
I
there?
wanted to set you up, bro. So all of a sudden, the girls come over to me and they're like, "Yo, Sarah's gone missing." I'm like, "All right, cool. Let me walk around the club, have a little look." Can't find Sarah anywhere. And then all of a sudden, the girls start crying. Like, this one girl's crying and she's like, "I'm really scared because the club's finished now." She's like, this girl has left her mobile. She's left a hotel key. She's left her money, a purse, all of her possessions with her girls. She's like, this is not right. Sarah would not just disappear like that. So then I'm like, yo. Then she's like, I'm going to call the police. And then this is where things get tricky because I know how it works over there. So I know the manager. So I'm like, bro, do me a favour. Look on the cameras. Find out this chick. Whatever.
Yeah.
He calls me back up. He's like, Lucas, don't worry. Please make her not call the police.
Mm-hmm.
She's we know where she is. She's fine. She went to the hotel. She's in the room with the guy. I'm like, yo, my man had gone over and okay. So she comes back and then they're going. They're crying. Where have you been? She's like, oh no, I was with this guy. He said he was a prince. So we just went and we was talking in the back and we just had something to eat and whatever. And I'm just, me and Dre know what's happening. We're just looking at each other like, yo, you went in the hotel room because my brethren has showed us the video evidence. Like, and she's like, no, we were just talking. He's really nice. He's a prince. Like, nah, he's not a prince.
It wasn't a prince.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't a prince.
Yeah, that is deep.
But things like that are happening. But
So I don't get it. What's the law?
I don't know what. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't really know what that word means.
What's the appeal? What's bringing everyone, all these people over to Dubai? Obviously, you was a bit different because it's more career. It seems like,
yeah,
innit?
because I had the opportunity to DJ every night of the week.
Yeah, I'm seeing some random girls just going over there, and now they're living a life. I don't.
Yeah, because
Like-
you can come up over there.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you can come up over there. Like you can, the people pay if you. It's a weird place. It's very hard to explain.
But it's not all like sexually. Is it? There's over.
No.
Yeah.
You can hit a lick with a gold deal or oil deal, or you can get a great job. You can get a great job working for, I don't know.
Even
like any office
yeah,
job.
because one girl I knew that she was working doing recruitment.
Yeah, and you
then
can
they offered her a job over there,
Yeah.
and she was into. I can't remember if she took her or not. This was a while ago, but she was in 2 minds, and I was like, I don't really get what the law. Maybe they're paying better over there, but I don't get what the law is to just pack everything up and go over to Dubai. Like I know a few
It's
people
not
that have done it.
Antonia,
no, that was
Antonia, different.
I wasn't really close to the store.
See,
I was in like she was in year 11. Like,
see, it's like the sun. Like you got the sun there.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
places
yeah.
to go. It's just nice. It's like living in a nice.
but then okay, why Dubai and not Miami?
I know why.
I say Miami because
That's what I was about to say. I know this is one thing, that kind of like not shocked me, but we don't realise it. It's like even I went out the weekend and went to a couple of bars. It's in Leicester, and I said to my brethren, "Bruv, we haven't been searched. Why have I not been searched?" I'm a big black man.
Yeah.
Why have I not been searched?
Yeah, big black people should get searched, shouldn't they?
You know what I mean? No, but it's standard. It's standard, you see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm a big black brother, yeah. I should be searched.
No, you shouldn't.
And then...
No, that's the attitude now that you've been programmed to
That's what I'm saying. You
shouldn't be searched because you're big and black.
I shouldn't, but every man should be searched as well.
Yeah.
We walked in and he said to me, no, we don't really do that up here.
Yeah.
And...
What, Leicester? Leicester should be searching people still.
Now...
Leicester, no.
I've heard Luke say as well, he's never felt as safe as he does in Dubai.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
It's a joke. I'm getting a table delivered. Imagine this morning I was like in the sun and that, it's so nice, and then I come here, Wolverhampton.
It's alright.
So
It's alright. It's not that
I'm
bad.
getting a table delivered, and I just went to my concierge today. Got a concierge, bro.
Yeah.
Man came up, and I said to him, bro, I'm gonna leave my door open for 4 days. Can you let them in and deliver the table? And he's like, yeah, cool, no problem. I left him some money to pay the guys. He's like, yeah, cool. So I lose my phone regularly now, because it's like, and I get a phone call. Excuse me, we have your phone.
On what
Give
phone?
them back to you.
You got 2 phones?
Yeah.
Alright.
It's mad. It's safe. It's so safe. I'm never going nowhere unsafe again. I'm worried about being here now. Never going to Jamaica again. I'm never going. Not going anywhere that's not safe.
Why is it safe, or is that just how the people are? Or is it anything in place?
Because of the religion.
I never thought about that.
That helps. It's haram to do anything that's like, you know, you're not sinning. You're not going to
That's the
steal
point, so,
someone's
yeah.
phone, because that's not the right thing to do. And you become it becomes your ways.
Now you just said that. It's like we said Muslims over there, Islam.
Yeah.
I know a lot of nice Muslims still. Like peaceful. You know
I
what
only
mean?
know nice Muslims.
Yeah, what are they? I know only nice Muslims as well.
You're not Muslim.
No, I'm not really religious.
Yeah, my best friend's from Syria. My brother was over a few weeks ago. My 16-year-old brother, I snuck him into one club I was playing in, and this is just an example of like we saw a chick, and she's like, she came over to the booth and she was talking. My little brother was like, oh my God, like just staring. Like, I was like, bro, she's amazing, yeah. And he's like, yeah. Where's she from? It's like Syria. And he was like, what? He's like, Syria. I'm like, bro, just because the news is saying
Yeah, I was
like
thinking
whatever.
that.
What, you think there's no beautiful people in Iraq? Iraq women are stunning. Like, it just opens up. But anyway, we're a bit all over the place. But yeah.
Dubai, is that the Middle East?
Yeah.
You know how I am with maps.
Yeah.
That's the Middle East.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah. Western living ain't the one, man.
But yeah.
They've been telling us for time.
So what I heard you also say as well before, you said you pictured yourself, you can listen to what you said, you pictured yourself and thought to yourself, is this where I want to be? Does it
When
show?
I talk about people placement,
Yeah, people placement.
yeah.
And you looked at yourself, was that when you was in Brum?
Yeah.
And you said, this ain't me?
I felt like it since I was a kid, but you can say, "Oh, I wish I left earlier," but like, it is what it is, and
Yeah.
like I believe I'm on God's path anyway. So like, what's meant to happen is meant to happen, and
Did God mean you to tell you to put some socks on?
Well, you got trainer socks on, innit?
yeah, just Gucci ones, I think.
It don't matter.
No, I'm joking.
They're his ankles.
They're Vans. Yeah, I don't. What
People placement.
people placement? What do you want me to say about that?
What did you think? Did you think that Dubai is it?
That's my other thing as well. That's sick, isn't it? That
It
come up with
shows
that.
you. It
I
does.
feel
It
like
does
one
make
day I
sense.
might-
It does
one
make
day
sense.
I might write a book, but it'll be a short book and it'll have so many mistakes in it. Like instead of product placement, I think of people placement. Like, if I'm gonna look at myself as a DJ, like, or whatever I'm doing, am I placed?
Yeah.
Because it's even like people like,
I get the concept.
yeah. Because it's like, I always thought if I would have lived in America, I would have been a baseball player. I know
Yeah.
that sounds random, but like, you know, I was in the wrong place. Like I was born in the wrong place.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, I thought about it on like a smaller scale. So you get like, sometimes you get like really good rappers from Wolves.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, if you're only using like London or America or whatever,
You blow.
then you would have, you know what I mean?
like, who's
Because-
good from Wolves? I know you mentioned Zio the other day.
Yeah, Zio.
Zio, I remember I think I had a mixtape of his a few years ago. It was
Solitary
sick.
Confinement, yeah.
Solitary Confinement.
That's
You
well,
did
you
something
mixed
like
that? Yeah.
Go on.
I was at Spark. Yeah,
Spark.
Can we add that in?
yeah, that stuff of legend that is, and that mixtape was bad.
Solitary. Did he say that?
Yeah. We say who's good from Wolves. Yeah, there's bare talent in Wolves, man. Radar, J1, Hex, Vital, Jinx. Jinx have got a lot of good stuff out recently. But yeah, man, I feel like what happens is, being from Wolves, I think you push yourself to get out of Wolves first, and then
Definitely got to do that.
But then it's like, if you was in London, you wouldn't be pushing yourself to get out of London. You just be pushing yourself.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're in Wolves, you push yourself to get out of Wolves, and then you start pushing yourself to.
So you use all that energy to get out of the place, and then all that
Yeah.
energy that's used to get out could have been used to get on.
Get on.
Yeah,
So you have to
exactly.
get out and then get on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I
Yeah.
feel like sometimes you get complacent just because you got out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So people play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear that, man.
What's this wanky list?
Oh, I got
Oh,
something.
no.
I got
Oh, you got something else?
I got
Dre's-
something
Dre's
else.
is the wanky list, just
Yeah.
stuff that he thinks is like
No.
dickhead stuff.
Now, Lucas,
Here we go.
on your podcast, yeah,
Yeah.
you try and like put on this persona of being a really nice guy to the ladies.
Yeah, do you know what, bruv? I
It's
might
like
not
he's
be.
so nice.
I might not be, you know.
This guy, yeah, he puts out this persona like he takes girls for walks in the park,
In the desert. Leave him there.
Is that Dubai life?
makes picnics and all that. But really, I know this guy, and I know this guy. You know,
No, but you don't know that side of me.
no, I know.
Try to argue and say you do.
I know you're lying because he's very secretive. You know, this is the thing.
See, you know
So,
what it is?
oh, go on,
when
go
you
on,
say
go on,
very
I wanna
secretive, I've
hear
got
this.
enough respect for women to not talk. That's why ladies.
Don't be PC. You
That's
can't
why-
play it with me.
that's why
You can't play it
ladies-
with
that's
me.
why ladies-
You can't play it with me.
Ladies do like how I move because I was raised by G's. I was raised by
Okay.
by gentlemen that have
Okay.
taught me don't run your mouth and be like, yo, I just hit that.
I
like,
didn't say.
Yeah.
just move in silence.
Okay, so
Because if you talk too much, you ruin it with everyone else. innit?
okay, so basically, so when you're out there, yeah,
Right.
when you're in Australia, and I was gonna sound crude, how many girls did you run through?
You know, you've listened to the podcast. You've listened to my
Yes.
podcast, and you know my answer to that.
How many is that, Luke?
You know my answer to
Tell me the
that.
answer then.
How long was you there for?
A year.
Right, okay.
You know my answer to that in general life, innit?
Yeah, no.
You just want me to say
I want
it,
you to
innit?
say it.
I don't know. Like I don't. Okay.
Prepare for politician.
Ready? No, but this is true though. You know when people talk about like how many numbers and whatever, I don't count numbers because that's counting numbers. I would
lost
never
count.
put a woman as a number.
He's lost
No.
count. No,
That's not right.
Don't buy this. Don't buy
I
this.
said, I didn't know.
No, I don't see women as like, oh, that's my 7th or
No.
oh, she was the 8th. Like, no, she's a woman.
That's his
We share a
blagging.
moment.
This is
Am I right?
this is Lucas's way of blagging his way out of a situation. Now, answer my question.
But there was one chick, and she was imagine that I was seeing for a bit. She was so beautiful. She was half Filipino, half Portuguese. It's a joke.
Sounds live.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was
What's the number though? I'm waiting for this
beautiful
number.
person. I don't have a number.
That
in
means
my
he's
head.
lost count. Okay.
Nah, it doesn't.
So
it doesn't.
So
How many
let me ask
protein bars you had today? Exactly. You don't count them, do you? How many grams of fucking protein?
No, let me ask you a question as well. I've heard you on the grapevine of a story of I think you was at a wedding and you was trying to draw get a girl back to your friend's house who was getting married. And like
You spoke to DJ.
so what happened there,
All right, so I'm guessing that
What happened then?
I'm guessing that Slander Joy's got in contact with
I'm just
you.
asking you a question.
Yeah, definitely, because how the hell could you know that?
I'm just asking you a question.
You didn't been doing a background on me. All right, well, we might as well get into it.
Yeah, film me. Pause.
It's okay. So my boy got married in Italy. So we went to Italy, had a good time, this, that, the other. Then he came back and he wanted to do like a reception here as well. It's a very simple story. It's not a successful story. It's very simple. I ended up going back to my boy's apartment with one of the bridesmaids.
Okay.
And
As you do.
yeah, I thought that's the thing to do, innit? Now I had a race the next day in Wolverhampton.
Yeah.
I was running the 400, and I'd had such a good because he had so many stag do's and so many weddings that this was the last thing, and I thought, you know what? Yeah, tomorrow I've got a race, but let me finish this night with a bang. Do you know what I mean?
Literally.
So, yeah, my boy was staying at a hotel with his new wife, and I went back with the bridesmaid, and it wasn't very successful.
What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing. What? So what happened?
But you don't end up in the hotel room and then nothing.
No, I was in my friend's apartment.
Yeah,
I went
but
back
you don't end
with
up in
her.
that situation and then nothing happens.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like I swear her surname must be Bamboo, because she was all over. It's like she wanted me, and then I was like, all right, cool, let's do it. And then it was like, no, and I'm like, not trying to get caught up in no
scandal.
No scandal. But no, it happens, isn't it?
Apparently.
I don't know. Have I said everything?
If that's all you're gonna say.
I was just unsuccessful. She
You're
just weren't on
unsuccessful.
it. She just weren't on it. But there is one thing that she said to a girl that I know I didn't do, but I think it's hilarious. But I'll tell you, because it is taking a piss out of myself. Everyone around me knows I'm proper, I fold everything up and everything has to be neat. Apparently, she said I took my trousers off and then I went and folded them up and put them on the side.
And that was a turn off.
And she said from then she was just like, no, I can't do it. Can't do it. But I know I didn't do that, but whatever.
I've seen him folding. We used to work together.
What's wrong with folding? I thought you meant to do
Yeah,
it.
in the moment, I don't think he's one.
I don't think it's you just dash it off.
Rip off the trousers and then fold them up. Sorry, I'll be with you in 1 minute. Thank you.
I should have figured that stuff.
How many girls you smashed, Juice?
What, in my whole life?
This week?
This week, what?
What?
I got a wifey?
No, yeah, but I'm saying obviously you do your thing as well, but
Oh, do I?
I don't know, bro. You tell me.
You're saying it, man.
I don't know. Juice gets about. That's what I'm hearing.
You told you that?
No, I don't know.
Oh man, but yeah.
Are we talking hip hop?
Do you want to?
Is there anything else about
This is hip
Dubai?
hop, man. Life is hip hop.
Life is hip hop. But nah, I'm not super Dubai. Can talk music now.
I don't want to talk about players, to be honest. Or gyro.
Please.
What?
Let me ask you a question.
What are you listening to now? What's modern?
I'm not going to ask you what you listen to now. Okay. How is playing a set in Brum different to playing one in Dubai? In terms of sound,
It's mad.
in terms
It's
of
mad. It's so behind. And remember, I was playing in Australia as
behind?
well. Yeah,
Oh,
mad
shit.
behind, because you have to think, right? Okay, Gucci Gang. Okay, Gucci Gang comes out. We don't understand the words. We learn the words. Yeah, we learn the words. Okay, we
Yeah.
It's you have to listen a bit harder now to learn the words.
Yeah.
Okay, now imagine if you're not English. How difficult is that going to be to
Yeah.
learn the words?
Yeah.
So then that's why it's quite commercial out there as well at times.
Yeah.
So there's certain tunes that don't hit because people can't catch on to the words.
Yeah.
Because it's a language barrier, or it hits a bit later because they learn, oh, he was saying mask off, not off.
That is true, you know.
Do you know what I mean?
That is true. You don't think about it.
And then they need another thing is, if you're in a big club there, you've got people that are high spenders, and we're not talking millionaires, we're talking billionaires that are in very high powered jobs. They're high profile people, so their release is going to a club, so they don't want to hear Lotto Boys, they don't want to hear like stuff that's a nice tempo that we bubble to and like have a good time to. They want to hear like intense, like tearing down for what, and it's like, do you know what I mean? Because that's their release, and they can't do drugs there, so they need some kind of.
No drugs over there.
No.
Right.
No.
What is like, because over here we get all these misconceptions, because you told me before how in terms of like when you're out and about, you can't be like holding hands with a woman,
you can't
and
do
all
that.
that stuff.
You can't whine on girls can't whine on you in the club and that.
I ain't going.
Not even in the club.
I ain't going there.
The security comes.
Yo, Dubai ain't sounded too fresh and all.
It's good. Like I was in.
No, but I thought it was. You know what? I honestly thought, because I heard about the no drugs thing, and I heard about the nice people and that kind of stuff. But I thought that in the club, it's just turn up, innit?
It's an oxymoron, isn't it?
Yeah, like, it can't be nice in the club.
You first of all, you're drinking, which is haram.
That's what I was thinking in my head.
Yeah, you can drink, but you can't wine on gas.
Yeah.
I played at Nouveau last year at Christmas. I came back and played some event, and this girl was like whining on this guy. I was like looking at security, like, yo, what? You're not gonna... And then I realised where I was. I was like, oh, yeah.
That is mad.
So what, you would have snitched?
Nah. Never that. But I was like, oh, you're going to get in trouble.
But yeah, so what in terms of like, even though it's a bit behind, do they respond the same way you would hear to certain tunes?
It's so difficult because it's like there's different types of people. It's just the same. Like, wow.
I get what you're saying.
It's difficult. It's a difficult... If you're talking about certain artists, it's easier to talk about, but like in general, everybody likes different things.
Yeah.
House music doesn't hit as hard over there because house music, it does go well with drugs.
Yeah.
Hip hop, it's difficult over there because they don't know what street life is. They don't get grime because they don't know like.
Yeah.
And we're not from Crenshaw, but we
understand.
And maybe we haven't been on road, but we've been around road and we've been affiliated with stuff. And
so it sounds like it's all EDM over there.
Nah, it's not.
Not even
they
EDM.
love hip hop, but it's just, you know, when you got bad boys in the club and you're like, you want to stroke their heads and go, bro, you're alright, mate. Like, you're not. But stop. Like they're just like walking around the club like gangsters, and it's like, bruv, even the thugs don't do that. It's just it's very fake. It's very fake.
In Dubai, or
yeah.
That is mad. That is mad, man. But going back, ask this to DJs all the time. Do certain clubs tell you what to play?
Yes.
From what you said, it sounds like I can imagine it'd be very strict in Dubai on what you have to play.
Like that's what when I was listening to Shocks the other week, and he's like he said something, and I was like, bro, I have it worse than that. I have put on this song now. But put on this song now, and most clubs they're like stop, like, and you have to echo out, and then and like a bottle show comes out every 10 minutes. People and then the other table's like, oh, I want a bottle show, bam, 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 and you're playing a set for like you're playing sets of 10-minute gaps, 10-minute gaps, and then they're like bottle show, and it's like, or they're like, yo, play this tune. I got in trouble the other week at one club because they were like, oh bro, I smashed the set, but there was one song they didn't like, one song, and my agent at the time was in the club, and they took him into the office, and they was like, why did he play this song?
What song was it?
I played a remix of I Believe I Can Fly.
Yeah.
Right, and it goes like, it really goes down, and it hits, and it's like, pff, I believe. And the whole club, I dropped the music. My brethren said to me after, yo, when you dropped the music, the whole club was singing I Believe I Can Fly because everyone was drunk.
Yeah.
And then it goes like, and then it just goes into some like, not idiot, but like some bad shit. Like it drops nice. And they had my agent in the office, like, why is he playing this? We don't like this song. So it's a nightmare, bro.
You know what? You got me. I don't know where to put Dubai now. It sounds lovely, stuff. But then it sounds really strict.
No, but it's not. It is, but it's not.
But let me ask a question.
A couple of people still got whacked up over there. What? I ain't never hit anyone over there.
I'll get into that in a second. But with the DJs being told what to play, why would the club pick one DJ over another if they're telling them what to play?
Who's bringing more people? Who's got spenders around them?
True.
Am I bringing my brethren who's going to drop 80 grand in 120 which is unfortunate. He stopped going out now, because if he did, I'll be playing anywhere. I will be playing anywhere. I'll be saying, yo, I'm bringing my man, and they'll go, okay, you want to play?
That's mad.
All the people that are DJing now, promoters are like, yo, what's your following like? How many people are you bringing?
Yeah.
Do you bring spenders or dancers, or do you bring, like, what are you bringing? Oh, I'm a sick DJ. I'm a good DJ or not.
Yeah.
Are you going to bring people?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's like that everywhere though.
Yeah, it's getting like that over here as well, because there's more money over there. It's everything's times 10 over there.
Nah, see, in my head I'm just weighing up like Miami and Dubai. I don't know why it's them two, but in my head I'm just thinking Miami, because it seems like similar places.
I think Vegas and LA are more like.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Because I've been to Miami, I've never been to Vegas.
I'd say Vegas.
Yeah.
Vegas more.
Let me ask you a question. Okay, I get a bigger reaction, like if I drop a banging tune. You know when everyone goes, oh, I miss that feeling.
Yeah.
I miss it. So then when I don't get that, when I'm not given the, like, what's
adulation.
it? That's
adoration.
That's a nice one. When I'm not given that back, I don't then get better and better and better through the night, because I'm like, I don't really know whether I'm doing right. But when a bottle comes out, it goes crazy. So you two, when you go out, what's happening with the bottle service and the, because that's booths and bottle service they're not killing the club. They've killed the club already.
Yeah.
It's not like a new thing. It's been happening. It's been coming.
I think it depends what club it is. I just think that obviously certain clubs, the actual vibe inside of it will determine who goes there. And if you get the obviously big ballers that are getting all the bottles, it's not even a lot of the places. It's not more of a dancing. Everyone enjoy themselves. It's more of a I'm watching you. I'm spending money. I'm watching you. I'm spending money. Now, obviously, the places that are probably a bit more like cheaper and they don't have as much of that, people more enjoy the actual time, because the DJ has more freedom and license to do what they want, because they're not care, because they know as long as the DJ gets the place packed. Yeah. That's all they care about, because they'll buy drinks regardless. Yeah. Now, if they're saying, okay, then we need 5, 6, 7 bottle runs, then only a certain amount of people will come there. A certain type of people will come, because everyone's going to just stand up, just hold their drink and look at people. Yeah. That's it. And that is killing that idea of popping the bottles, Instagram.
Well, what was your question? I don't quite get.
What does it feel like when you're in clubs now? Are people still getting down and people still dancing? Or is it all about the bottles more?
I mean, the funny thing is, it's almost as if there's like 4, 5, 6 different types of clubs. Obviously, you're gonna have your bottle clubs, and what's the word? Like your flashy, like everyone's standing around trying to impress each other.
Pretentious.
You're gonna have it. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. You're gonna have your clubs where it's almost as if like it's an over 25 crowd, so there's not so much of the flashy bottles and that kind of stuff, but the music's still good. Then you're gonna have obviously your house clubs and I say that your cheaper clubs like your indie bar Revolution, like, you know what I mean? There's almost,
and then you like over 40s for like people like Adrian that want to hear like Tupac.
I don't listen to no Tupac in no club.
So
yo, play Hit 'em Up, man. Play Hit 'em Up, please. Sick tune, man. See, this is the problem with these rappers. We can't understand them these days. But, obviously, there's people like Kendrick and J. Cole.
Yeah, so there's...
And Eminem's whack. Always been whack. Don't rate Eminem.
Well, always been whack.
I've never liked Eminem. So overrated. Overrated. And now, finally, everybody's catching up.
I was having this conversation with someone over there, though.
Never liked
It's
him in my
almost as
life.
like...
I've never played one of his tunes.
Exactly. Eminem ain't got songs that you can play in the club.
I mean, I don't like his albums. I
He ain't
don't
got songs
like any
like,
of his
but
tunes.
His ability, come on, undeniable.
What do you mean?
His lyrical, his ability to rap and rhyme words.
But even now, he's not doing that well.
Special, man.
The only thing, you know what? I don't even want to talk about this album because if anyone saw me on my Instagram, on Insta Snap, I had the album, I heard it, and I deleted it. Yeah, I deleted it because I don't hear it again.
Yeah, now, the rest of his albums
the thing is, that was the only one I had on there, but I do write him. But the thing is, he's not making rap music. He's making music and rapping it to it.
Pop music. It's pop.
You see what I'm saying?
It's a pop
He found
rock.
a sick formula, innit?
Yeah, and it worked.
Is it sick? I don't know, because...
He found a sick formula
works to
back
the
then when he
masses.
added his little...
Oh, back then?
Yeah, like he had a dildo on one song.
Dildo.
Like, that was the worst song I've heard in my life.
It probably
It
would
was
be
so
with the dildo.
depressing.
Stan.
So depressing.
Not every song's meant to make you feel happy, though.
Disgusting song, man.
I'm laughing
Imagine
because I know
how
Juice
many...
loves that
You know,
song.
you know when you have...
I'm laughing just because I know Juice loves that song. I'm
That's a bad
laughing.
one. You know?
Okay. Now, what was the song we were talking about? Ja Rule, Put It On Me.
Yeah.
Imagine how many babies were made to that. That's a beautiful.
Yeah, but not
thing.
every song's about...
Okay,
not every
Stan.
song's about making
Imagine how many
babies.
people killed themselves because of that song.
Yeah, so that's life.
No, it's not life. It's death. It's not good. No, it's horrible. I think I really don't rate it.
It's art, innit?
I like-
Art is meant
Subjective.
I like that. I
Yeah.
agree with that. It is
to...
all
It's
art.
meant to bring different reactions from different people. It's like if someone makes something artistic and they've put a lot of work into it, but it's horrible and everyone hates it, he's still done a successful job. He's an artist and all he wants to do is evoke a reaction. So
Yeah, I agree with that. But my reaction is it's shit. I've never rated Eminem. Never. It's like I don't. The other thing is I just think, why do you have to try and be so lyrical? I feel like you're trying.
But that's what's happening now. It sounds like he's trying.
He's trying.
Eminem's never.
He's always
Eminem, I think
like that.
I'm
Not
pretty sure
always.
Eminem's always tried, but right now he sounds like
Do you
he's
like his
trying.
voice?
Right now. Back in the day.
But,
Yeah, back in
You
the
like
day.
that?
Back in the days, his
you
voice.
like that high pitch, like
Yeah. I ain't really thought about his voice like that too tough, but
it's horrible.
But right now
The
he's just
tone of
shouting
his-
everything.
The tone of his voice. No, he's always sounding like that. You've just had a rest. And you've
nah, it's shouting now.
No,
He's
always,
more shouting now.
He's always
He's
been
forcing
like,
it.
bah, 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 bah. Like that's what he sounds like to me.
Nah.
The thing is though, on the Marshall Mathers
Hey,
LP,
Sam, bah, bah. I don't even
on that
know
album,
lyrics.
he's a lot cooler. He's a lot more laid back.
Yeah.
He allows his flow to actually do what it should do.
Yeah.
Instead of forcing it and shouting, forcing the lyrics, and now it just sounds horrid.
But shall I make a big statement?
Go on, here we go. Hot
You know
take.
what artist I don't like?
Here we go.
Well, let me first of all clear.
Oh, I know. He's gonna
First
say.
of
I know. He's gonna say. I know. He's gonna say. I know. He's
First
gonna
of all,
say.
now, first of all, I really like
I like
Eminem as a
Person. I know.
I love him as a
I
person.
know who he's going to say. Go on, say it.
I just
Here we
don't.
go.
I really
Say
think
it.
he's not good.
Say it.
Bless him.
Say it.
Oh, gigs.
Gigs ain't good, you know. Couple of Sharons and Karens. That lyrics, yeah. couple of who?
Alright. Gigs.
But listen. When you guys come out to Dubai and jump on my podcast, we'll talk about that. Then I want to move on from this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm in the UK right now and gigs. I know.
No. Let's
But I
not,
love Gigs as a person.
let's not- let's
I
not-
love
let's not-
he inspires me.
let's not brush past it so much, because you know what it is with gigs. Gigs, yeah. You've never liked Gigs because he was very sick,
Yeah, but you got to remember.
and then they dipped a bit. But he's a national treasure now.
Yeah, no, and I treasure him. I treasure him.
That's why everyone's on him now. I don't think.
But he's not that good, is he? He sounds like, for me, he sounds like he's just started rapping every time I hear him.
But it's changed, man. It's fully changed his style, and it's.
Don't you think his voice, though, you know, like, I'm gonna say something epic, and he doesn't say it. You're waiting for it builds, and then he just doesn't say what you want.
But the thing is,
and
that's him.
He does his accent.
That's him making his own lane. No one else raps like Gigs.
He sounds like he's from Hereford.
No one else raps like Gigs. Yeah, and because of that, it's at first. I remember when I first heard him, I was like, "Who's this guy? Who is he?" And
Back when he was that deep voice.
Yeah.
Dude.
And then following that, it's like I got used to the way that he raps. I got used to it. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to like that.
But we talk about lyrics, bro. We talk about...
I understand what you're saying about lyrics.
Man said couple of Sharons and Karens, you know.
What's some Sharons and Karens?
I don't know no Sharons and Karens. I know one Karen, my mum's friend. That's it.
I know a Sharon and a Karen. Both beautiful people. Lovely. Lovely. One's a din lady.
See, this is what I'm saying.
There's nothing wrong with them,
That's what I'm saying. Giggs is running around with dinner ladies. Like,
why not, blood?
Why are you mentioning dinner ladies' names?
What's wrong with din ladies? Do we all search MILF?
We what?
You don't search MILF? Pornhub.
Tell us about that then, bro.
You never search MILF for Pornhub?
No, bro, we can't do that.
What are you searching on Pornhub?
We can't do that. It's blocked in Dubai.
I'm not going to Dubai. I am not. I've made it on my YouTube. No porn in Dubai.
It's blocked.
No porn in Dubai.
He's definitely not going now.
It's blocked.
No porn in Dubai.
It's blocked, bro. It's blocked.
How are you coping out there, like?
Bro.
This is what I'm saying. He's smashing.
You have to
smashing
be.
them
No
chicks
wonder they're
out
so
there.
wild out there. No wonder.
He's smashing chicks out there. Don't let him deceive you.
No porn in Dubai. Why is there no porn in Dubai?
It's haram. It's not allowed, bro.
So is alcohol in it? You said in it?
Yeah.
How are you gonna block porn?
You know that. I don't know if it's to give you this story, but I might as well.
Go on.
I was with a girl the other night, and there must have been some noise in it, and all of a sudden, bang, bang, bang on my door.
Mm.
Now, when I say I turn bitch, I told this girl, shut, get down. I stood there like, I was thinking, oh God, we're gonna go to jail, like, because if police came, we'd go jail.
Yeah,
For what? For you having sex in your own house?
Yeah, I'm not married.
But what's this place, man?
I was like, and she's like, what? I'm like, just get down. I don't know why I told her to get down, but I'm just like, just like, and I don't know. I just got scared, and
Who was it?
Huh?
Who's at the door?
Who's at the door?
We were quiet for like 20 minutes. I was
You
like,
answered the door?
No.
Nah,
Yes, I didn't.
fair enough.
Well, did they do that?
If they wanted to, they could.
Fam. So there's no porn.
Come, let's get off the bike because we keep. Where were we at? Where were we at?
We talking about gigs and Sharons,
Okay. Yeah.
but there's no porn. What?
Do you think Tupac was gay?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Tupac was not gay.
I don't think he was.
Do you think
I
he
don't
was
think
camp?
Yeah, Tupac was calm.
It was camp.
Did you ever see the interview where he, when he has his hair cut like round there, and he was like
Yeah.
14, 15, and he's like, I like to act, and he like. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah. Tupac was very calm until he started hanging around with gangsters.
You should have seen Adrian before he started hanging around.
Joker. Don't try that at me, though, man.
Before he started working
Don't
with me.
try that at me, though.
He applied to be an air steward, and then he ended up.
This guy, do not believe his trash talk.
Did you ever see that interview with Tupac where
I've seen it.
Where he's so camp? Did that ruin it for you? Or?
You know what? I like Biggie more than Pac anyway.
Same.
And
I'm a Pac fan.
it's just that for me, I was like, yo, fam, I will go back to it again. That picture in the bathtub, nah, sorry, Don. With when he's in the bathtub and he's got the gold.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm sorry, nah. And
yes, this is the one.
And yeah,
that's the one.
In High School, and I'm 17 years old.
Hi.
It's like 17 is such a weird age. It's such a in the middle age. You're not 18 yet, and you're older than 16s. But I like it. It's nice. It's like a learning.
All right, pause that.
Pause that.
But like, listen, that creeps me out. Like, because there's 4 men in the room now.
Yeah.
It feels a bit weird watching.
Tell me.
That's
That's not gangster.
Huh? No, but the thing with...
Whoa.
I know it's
What do you mean that's not gangster? There's no gay gangsters.
I know there is.
Adrian, you should not.
Don't even try it. Don't try that with me. Don't try and turn on me.
How you gonna
see, I know
disrespect
this
the
guy
gay
Lucas. You know what he's trying. I know all his tricks. You know, I've heard him try and interview people. I know what he tries.
Get this on camera right now.
I know what he tries.
That camera's on.
Don't listen to this guy yet, right now.
See,
Ignore
look,
him.
Tupac now, yeah. The reason why we love Tupac is because he was this and that. We don't look...
Bisexual.
No, he was camp and he was a normal
Do you think Tupac was getting 80k to get fucked by guys?
No. I don't think Tupac was gay, not at all. I think he loves women. But
You could also love women and love men.
Yeah, but I don't think he was. I think Tupac was straight. He was soft at heart, pause. And then it became the gangster and he was all, you know...
So what is it? Is it
respecting
fake?
That. Huh?
So is it fake?
What? The gangster stuff?
Yeah.
Yes. It was influenced around his surroundings, but it's like... Come on, it's like... If he's a fake gangster now, yeah, but you are involved in it at the same time. You're not really a gangster, but you're living the thug life. How fake is it? He got killed, drive-by shooting on the street for being gangster, but he wasn't gangster. You know what I mean?
That just means he's a good actor.
Is that oxymoron or is that the word? Oxymoron?
I don't know what you're saying, so I don't know.
That means he's just an actor.
It's almost...
To get killed doesn't make you...
No. I'm saying he lived a gangster life, or even though he wasn't gangster.
I don't think he did live a gangster life.
I'm pretty sure the last 2-3 years of his life was gangster.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's
What's your definition of a gangster?
Of a gangster? Yeah. Of a gangster...
What's living a gangster life? Doing shows and rapping about being it? And don't get me wrong, Tupac is definitely he's not a civil rights leader, but he's somewhat of a
speaker.
Yeah.
Like, and he spoke a lot of sense, and there is a lot of passion and messages within his music. But I'm just saying.
But then he kind of moved from that.
There's nothing wrong with him being bisexual, but maybe he was bisexual. I'm just
no. But what he was that this soft guy that we're seeing now. But then he was also, you know, running around with shug bandanas and, you know.
But that doesn't make you gangster.
That don't make you gangster though.
Okay, I'm not saying he was a real gangster. It wasn't a real gang.
Was he? No. Was he? Well, he was whacking up.
Okay, so what makes you gangster then? I think gangster's a mentality.
That's where we shouldn't think that though.
So what's gangster then?
That gets us
actual doing gangster activities.
Because I can say I'm gangster.
You could be gangster.
No, I can't though.
Why couldn't you?
Because I'm not.
What's gangster?
You're not doing those activities.
What's gangster?
You should know what a gangster is.
I shouldn't know. What's gangster? Gangster to me...
Juice, you should know what gangster is.
Gangster to me is being in that environment and navigating through that environment.
Told you. This is what
what's gangster then? You tell me what gangster is.
Told you. Oh, it's all a state of mind and whatever. No, it's not. They're
what's gangster then?
They're not gangster.
So what is gangster?
Being he's doing gangster things. Like whether it breaking the law, shooting guns.
So Tupac went to prison.
Yeah, but
Tupac shot 2 police officers.
Yeah, that was sick how he did that.
Like, it's done gangster stuff.
Yeah.
But we don't think he was, like, it wasn't the hardest.
He wasn't a gangster though.
That's what I'm saying to you. That's what I just said. He wasn't a gangster, but he did gangster stuff. And that's why we love Tupac, because he was such a nice person. For lack of a better word.
Yeah, I think he was a nice person.
He was a really, really nice person. Stood up for people, like activism and all that kind of stuff. And then he went to this.
But all I asked you is, was he gay?
Yeah, and I'm saying he's not, and I'm explaining why I don't think this soft guy is gay.
Okay.
You're saying you seen this interview and you said, maybe he's gay. So
I definitely think he was
from that interview.
Yeah, and like I do from my experiences of moving in kind of circles, I'm realising that quite a lot of these guys are doing bits.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like I've had a few curtains like open and seen what's going on behind the scenes and be like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I think we'll be surprised, how many of the they've always said, people are doing this, that, the other, but but why do we not think the rappers are doing it? Like, because I tried to say Uzi Vert was gay the other day in the group chat with us three.
Yeah.
Do you think he's gay?
Lil Uzi?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bisexual?
Why is he and not Tupac?
Don't know. Different people.
But
I think different people at different times. So I think Lil Uzi, if he was bisexual now and he...
People could accept it.
Yeah, so I think he'd be more open to do it. I think, you know what? Okay, get a little bit deeper now, but I think there's a lot of people, especially back then, when it wasn't acceptable, where they maybe had bisexual thoughts and, you know, bi-curious, that kind of thing, but they wouldn't act on it because of the...
Stigma.
I can't think of the words. Or the stigma. I think the bi-curious thoughts would have just been in the back of their head, and that kind of leads towards some of the hatred towards gay people, because deep down they're bi-curious and they can't do it because of the stigmas attached to it. Whereas this day and age, I think someone like Lil Uzi could come out and do something with a man and no one will care. He'd just be like, alright, cool.
Juice, I'm getting a very Rick Ross kind of energy from you right now with this velour and this beard.
I love Rick Ross.
Listen, what...
That wasn't that funny. Come on, people. That was not that funny.
I saw the Gucci belt and I thought, two questions.
Yeah.
And I want you to answer them because you're quite diplomatic, and I feel like you're scared that you're going to offend someone.
Yeah.
Right. Who's... Name a few American rappers that you think are gay.
That I think are gay?
Yeah.
That I think are gay? Or are gay?
Or do bits like... That's question number one. You got two.
Give me the other question as well, so I can think about that. Well, no, I don't want it to be silent on the mic while I'm thinking.
No, we can.
We can
Alright.
keep talking.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Bring the other question.
Talk us through what you're thinking.
Alright, an artist, a rapper that I think is gay. Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah, because why would you call yourself 6ix9ine?
I would have said Future.
You think Future is?
Future.
I used to.
Future's got like 9 babies.
Yeah.
I know.
But I used to think he was a bit... Don't ask me why, I just thought it was. But how many rappers do you want?
Just give me like one more.
That I think is gay.
Yeah, apart from Kendrick.
Lil Wayne.
Okay.
I'm never gonna...
Okay, cool. Okay, now I want you to... You've answered that, fine. Please answer me. Please answer this one for me. Name me some more rappers that are gay from Wolverhampton.
Gay rapper from Wolverhampton?
Yeah.
Can you be female?
Huh?
Can you be a female gay rapper?
Female and male.
Actually, no, because I know people, so I don't want to put no one's business out there. But I know this gay.
There's gay rappers in Wolverhampton.
Yeah?
You're not going to give us no names?
No, because I know them personally, so it's not...
Is it public knowledge?
That's what I'm saying, I don't know.
Adrian, let me ask you a question.
What?
Which rappers does Juice know? Yeah.
He knows a lot.
Yeah, I know female gay rappers, but are you saying there's something wrong with it?
Not at all. Just asking.
I don't get why the reason behind these questions. Like,
Because this is what he does.
no, but you can't just ask these questions
trying to
without
get you in
having some
trouble,
sort.
Juice.
No,
Of,
this is
you gotta
what
have
he
some sort.
does.
You gotta have some sort of sentiment behind it.
No, because this is what he does.
You want to know gay people out of interest.
Nah,
Nah.
not just that. I'm just like trying to
He
cause
pushes
some
the
trouble.
envelope.
What's troublesome about being gay?
Nah, it's just I think you're because you're so diplomatic and you don't like to out people and stuff.
And that's just out of respect for people's
That's
privacy.
good, man. I like that. That's good. It's a good guy, man. It's a good guy.
I'm not diplomatic.
You are.
You are.
Am I?
You are.
Yeah, you don't say nothing. You like, you know what? I can't even, man. Because you
What? That's what I do. But that's normal out of respect for people's opinions.
Fuck respecting people.
I just say it as is.
Do you know what I'm finding difficult on these podcasts?
Because I'm older. Because I'm older.
Do you know what I'm finding difficult on these podcasts when we're having this conversation? I'm finding it difficult. Like, I want a bit of... like, on one of my podcasts, I had a girl that... Dre brought a girl on to...
Was that the girl you told to leave?
With,
Was that the girl you told to leave?
She ended up walking out.
Yeah,
of
that was the girl you
podcast
told to
because it got
leave.
heated.
Yeah.
And I almost want... not conflict, but I want disagreements. I don't mind an argument.
But
It's very difficult to invite people, like, can you do me a favour and come on my podcast, for me to abuse you.
Yeah.
Like, it's difficult.
I think it depends on who you're asking, though.
What do you mean?
I think...
He makes it real awkward, though.
No, but I feel like, okay, if me and you had beef, I feel like I could say, yo, Lucas, come up here and we can talk about, and it'll be a sick episode.
Yeah.
Whereas you can't do that with everyone. You know what I mean? And it's like you said about being diplomatic and that kind of stuff, like, I feel like I could have the quote-unquote argument with someone here, but I'm not going to talk about someone that's not in this room that I know, kind of thing. Whereas I can say about, like, Lil Wayne and whatever.
But then you can, yeah.
But I can't, like, I can't do what you just did about Shocks and that. You know what I mean? I couldn't do it because I know Shocks. I'm not going to be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you could.
No, I couldn't do it.
You could start something and then you can bring him in and apologise. I can't remember what I was going to say.
But yeah. Should we go back to music?
Yeah, man.
I thought that's what it was on.
That's what we're on. It was actually.
Wait, who's taking it away?
I've finished my points. I just got one thing I'm going to ask you at the end. That's all.
Right at the end. Shit, look at the time. We're probably near the end now. You know. We should jump into the Did You Sees?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'll start being a bit more quiet then, so we can wrap it up.
Nah, man, talk.
You know what it is? In the short time we've been doing our podcast, I think that having people on is good to talk. However, I want people to realise that we want you to take part when you come up here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When we are... I don't really want to necessarily interview someone. I just want to talk to someone. You see what I'm saying? Because if I interview you, I only learn of what you've told me. If I have a conversation with you, I learn about who you are by the way you respond.
And you got to remember, these people that are listening every week, tuning into listen to the Saxon.
Here we go.
The Saxon Prince
See,
and Juice.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're going to listen to you guys. They're invested in you.
Yeah.
So when you get guests on, you do want them to ask stuff back. And I was saying to Adrian on the way here, I've just 2 nights ago I did a podcast with Kelly LaRock.
Yeah.
And because she's more of a name than I am, I was prompting her to have a conversation with me, but I had to keep asking her questions. And she wasn't. She got into interview mode, and she wasn't asking me anything back as such. And I was trying to put stuff out there, and it's difficult to go backwards and forward.
I think what it is as well with the guests that we've had up here, I think a lot of people aren't so used to the podcast format. So it's like, when we're inviting people up here, they're just sitting back waiting for the questions, you know what I mean? Just like, so it becomes an interview because they're not used to, like, you do a podcast, so you know that it's a conversation that flows, whereas sometimes we have guests in, it's like, okay, my question, then Adrian's question, and my question, you know what I mean? So it's just the expectations.
And ego as well. And caring, like, I don't really care at the moment. Like, I'll say what I want to say. Like, I don't have any... I don't have anybody that can say, don't say that, or you shouldn't have done that, or you're in trouble for that. So that's another thing.
And that's down to the personality.
What's been your favourite podcast?
What, our episode?
Apart from this one, what's the...
that we've done. My favourite episode was... One second, because I wrote this down.
What about you, Adrian?
Well, I think I've had a couple. I think the first one, because it was new, it's brand new, finding your feet, finding the flow, working out how you're going to, like, pause, bounce off each other's conversation. And I think also the Spend 10 Mikkel one, because...
What's Spend 10 Mikkel?
Spend 10, two guests. It's like I learnt a lot about.
Is that the bodybuilding guy?
Yeah. I learnt a lot about.
He's a G, in it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying nothing about him.
But yeah.
No, you can tell he's 30, innit?
Yeah, Mikkel is.
Those are your two favourite ones?
Yeah, because I learnt a lot about. I learned a lot about Spen
Yeah.
in terms of his way of thinking, in terms of music, and just to hear.
Is this the who's Spen?
There's two guys in it. There's a bodybuilding guy. Then
Yeah,
there's
who's the bodybuilder?
Mikkel. And Mikkel, just because I can see how music influenced his time
And he
when he was in
mentioned
prison.
Gucci and he mentioned good people.
You
Like,
see what I'm saying? By hearing someone's ability to see how music affects them in their daily life, in that situation, it shows to me how music has a way of, how can I put it, resonating with different people on different levels.
Yeah.
And for me, that's one thing that I love music about. That's the reason why I love music.
I feel like I need to go pen, you know, because these men are coming out and they're like focused and they're like, and they
That's what I
get
think,
to it quick because they're like, yo, I'm going pen.
Life's so busy. Yeah.
Well,
Sometimes you just need a bit of time to just sit back. Yeah.
They sit back, they chill, and then all of a sudden they're back and they're so focused and and they succeed quick. Let's go.
My favorite episode was the one with Dimes.
Dimes, which one?
Episode 4. We were talking about his project. He came in. So
Okay, yeah.
Because that's just
you were a
what-
fan of him though. You could tell.
But yeah, I'm a fan of him. And
Adrian
I'm a
didn't
fan.
like him,
I'm a
did
fan. I don't know. Adrian didn't know him before
This
then.
guy's
I
trying
don't
to cause
think.
some beef up
Yeah,
in
he
here.
messaged
Yeah.
me after saying.
Why is he trying to cause some beef?
Yeah, but not even just because I'm a fan, but that's what I love doing. Just like track by track. Kind
Yeah,
of
the
dissect
breakdown.
Yeah,
You could tell
yeah.
you enjoyed that.
And you know, talk
definitely.
about the instrumentals and that kind of stuff. That's what I love. So that was my favorite episode. I liked when we had Logan on as well.
Yeah.
With the Versace suit.
Versace suit.
Yeah. The black and
Did
yellow.
you see his face?
Yeah, the blurred out face. Because he knows.
That was good,
What
man.
did he
That
do?
one
What
was
was
good.
We just talk about music.
Talk about music.
Tupac again, man. You probably zoned out.
Oh, was that the kid that sounded like he was? Is he white or Asian?
White guy, yeah.
Is he white? Yeah. Is he a G or is he spoiled?
Is it G still?
Is he a G?
Well,
Is he a G? Is he a G or is he
what?
spoiled?
By whose definition? By my definition,
his
is a
family
G
got
still.
money?
I don't know. Probably. I think his family's got money still.
He's
yeah.
the one that goes, yeah, I spend a lot of time in...
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that one.
Yeah. I like that.
I liked
it.
it.
It was good to talk
But
to.
it was just... And I found him very interesting. I thought, the kid knows he knows his stuff.
Yeah.
But then do you know what I always think as well? Like, and this ain't a personal shot. And this is even with me. Like, we can talk about, this is what happened in...
You went there?
Bruv, you're in Wolverhampton.
Yeah, you went there. Yeah.
How are you telling
Yeah.
us, like...
Yeah.
No, well, what happened was there was a beef between whatever, and this happened, and this
Yeah.
happened. Don't
I
get
hear
me
that.
wrong, the kid's clued up. But at the same time, Brethren, you're sat here in Wolverhampton 20 years later saying exactly what happened.
No, but that's what this podcast is, man.
But it's good though.
It's music
But
geeks.
It's good,
Yeah.
it's good,
Yeah.
it's
It's
good.
the music
Yeah.
geeks, man. We know your stuff, and we've got no reason to know this stuff, but we know it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Let me tell you my favourite ones
Which
from my
one's your-
podcast.
which
just
one's
to
your
plug
fa-
my podcast,
Was it- was it-
TalkDirty Podcast.
Was it the one on your own?
I'll tell you what, I've got... Do you know Fredo?
Yeah.
That's my guy. He doesn't do interviews and he doesn't do stuff like that. But he's done a podcast with me.
It's not out though, is it?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
Can I
yeah,
ask you
yeah.
a question
haven't
now?
released it yet.
Do you know when you did that solo podcast? Did you have like all the lights off and one light just above you?
I had a
And,
candle
like-
on, bro.
And the candle on.
Had a candle on.
Oh, okay. It sounded like that.
No,
It sounded like you sitting
I
there,
was lying on
legs
my sofa.
crossed.
I was lying
Yeah.
on my sofa. Yeah, overlooking the creek and the lights of Dubai.
Sounds good.
But the one with Fredo that I'm going to drop when the time... He's dropping a mixtape soon, so I'm going to drop that one.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I've been doing this a lot longer than you guys. Not a lot longer, but longer than you guys. And you guys are
31
killing me
21
on
more
numbers.
weeks.
Though. You're killing me on numbers.
Oh.
But I'm
It's not about the
enjoying
numbers, it's about
it
the
anyway.
impact.
But so Fredo one is going to be good. And I did one with Dane Bowers that's good.
That one was good.
Kelly the Rock's coming out next
Is
week.
that the theatre guy or something?
Nah,
Dane
nah,
Bowers?
But Dane Bowers,
Who's the theatre guy?
that this has got to be my unexpected most favourite one.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't get him licked,
Yes, the
but he had
theatre
a
guy.
couple of drinks.
Yeah.
And he was
Yeah.
on a layover, and we went to the club. And after the club, we went, "Yo, come!" And he's like, "Where we going?" He's like, "McDonald's." We took him McDonald's drive-through. We took him to the studio, and it was a guy that used to bang,
Yeah.
basically, and he was on the shit. And he mentioned names on that podcast to me that my olders.
Yeah.
It's my olders,
Yeah.
but these are like, he's mad, and like, so he's certified, but it was he talked about the theatre, how he moved from
It was good,
from
man. That
banging
one
to
was
the
really
theatre.
good.
And it's like he'd been stabbed 12 times, he'd been shot. Like, he's just very, very interesting guy. Very interesting.
Yeah, I like that one still. We need to wrap it up still. I don't know if we're going to fit a quick DJC in there, but... Oh no, Spock! What are you saying, Spock? You know what? Special shout out to Spock still because it's it's Merry Christmas.
Yeah, man.
It's actually Christmas right now,
It's
you know.
Christmas Day
and
now.
Spock is sitting here in the
What, 5
studio with
minutes
us. Yeah, Spock's sitting here in the studio with us. That's dedicated. Yo,
Big up Spot, big up Spot, big up Spot, big up Spot.
big up Spock and Merry Christmas to
shout out
everybody,
Spock.
man.
Merry
Yeah, man.
Christmas.
Yeah, and thank you so much.
I was going to ask you your top 5 R&B artists.
I don't think we ain't really got time, you know, because it's
that's fine.
yeah. Unless you want to quickly run it off, because
Top 5 R&B.
Or you
Yeah.
can
Did you say?
just give me 3. I'll go on, whatever.
top 5 R&B ever.
Ever.
Or whatever you want. No, it's too long, yeah.
It is long because that's gonna have to like
Yeah, that's a whole discussion.
I
No,
need to
we're gonna
get
have an
into
R&B episode soon because you said it as well.
I
You
need
said
it. I mean,
If there's ever a time where you can like call me up and me shout over the phone,
yeah.
yeah. What's the time difference?
4 hours difference.
4. Yeah, that's best
I'm
one.
ahead of you.
Okay, yeah. We're well up still. Did you see you man got?
I got one. Did you say?
Yeah.
Because it's gonna change everything, and it's sports related. But Spock's still tired.
It's on his Christmas vibe, bro.
I mean,
Yeah. Sports related.
yeah.
Did you see what I done? Came in a black Benz, left in the white.
Alright, cool. First off, big up Kobe Bryant, retired 2 jerseys.
Yeah.
One of the greatest NBA players ever. Second thing, now, what do you guys think of LeVar Ball?
Mate, we can get to another hour.
Yeah.
I could talk
I know,
about
but I'm
this
just
for
this
an
is
hour.
real quick. This is really quick. What do you think of him?
I love him,
What do you think of him?
but he's very controlling.
I like what he's doing. He is annoying, but I like his sentiments. So
Okay.
But he's American as well. So
yeah, that's how they
They're
are,
over the
innit?
top, innit?
Yeah.
Now, his idea, he's took his 2 kids out of school, 2 younger ones,
Yeah.
and he's going to make his own basketball league.
Oh, is that real? I seen that.
Yeah.
It's gonna
He
do
wants to make
his own
basketball
league.
So if he takes his own kids out of school, makes his own, creates his
Did he
own
send
league,
him to Lithuania?
Yeah, sent this to Lithuania. So if he does that, they've got no need for the NCAA, yeah? This is the college basketball league, yeah? So he's going to pay these kids fresh out of, like, secondary school. I think it's like, is it 10,000 or 10... They'll be getting deals, like multi-million dollar deals after secondary school. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Is that good or bad for basketball or anybody? If you come out of secondary school, 16, and you're getting a £5 million deal to play ball,
Aren't these rappers saying that they're earning this much?
I think they are, innit? Yeah.
And they've been taken advantage of anyway, like for not getting paid.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
NCAA makes money, you know.
Yeah, and they're on TV.
Yeah.
That's if you're in a
Yeah.
film and you're on TV, you get
You're paid.
So why should you not get paid to be
Yeah.
a visual sports star?
I think it's good for basketball. Actually, you know what? No, it's just good for the players, isn't it?
It's good for players.
I don't think it really benefits the league anyway.
I don't think NBA will eventually. Obviously, they're gonna have to go to the pros, to the NBA. But to get that, more kids will just say, "Yo, allow college. I'm going to play ball."
And then the
And then-
standard will drop,
And then I don't know, the standard may raise because they're getting paid, so they have to
Yeah.
play better. You see what I'm saying? Now, LeVar Ball, my opinion, the man has got his family at heart. I can't knock him. He wants to do the best for his own kids. I've seen some people slate him. I've seen that Trump stuff happen.
Oh, yeah.
That's another story.
Yeah.
When his kid was teething in China.
He cleared that up though a little
Yeah.
bit.
Now, realistically, this man wants to do the best for his kids, so I ain't gonna hate on him. If he wants to make if these kids want to go out there and make millions of dollars instead of playing for it on TV and no one getting paid, then boy, who we say no? I mean, if one of my kids did it, I'm like, yo, play ball,
I'm with you still.
make some peas, done.
Trust me.
I mean,
You got anything? Did you say?
No, I just wanted. What did you have anything for DC?
Well, did you see those Did you see the people in there? Those girls in the rave that sucking on cucumbers.
Oh
eggplants.
wow!
I don't even want to get. I don't want to get into it. But
Did you see it? Oh dear God! You need to see this.
Let me find
You
it,
need to see this. Wow!
Is this in the UK?
Wow! No.
What country?
Go on, love get this out.
This feels like young.
Yeah, they look young, licking up.
I don't like this, man.
Nah, it's not cool still, but it's mad.
I don't like this.
It's mad.
All right.
I ain't got nothing to say about it. 'Cause I don't even want to talk about it. 'Cause it's. But I was just saying. Did you see it?
Let me just say two things. Why can't I find a man that treats me like
I
that?
know.
And then let me say another thing.
Say it.
Oh, it's pretty much the same thing.
Say it.
Why? Do you think you can just talk to me how you want to talk to me and disrespect me like that, or whatever? But then, I'm free to do whatever. Come on.
What are you looking at?
Yo, I've got some videos on my phone I can show you. No, I'm joking. She's decent though. This is a bit better.
If the viewers could see
It's
what we
starting
could see,
to feel like
yeah. Starting to feel like Christmas.
I just want to say something. I'll let you wrap up, but I want to say because this is coming out on my channel too.
Yeah.
I want to say like rest in peace to Combat Jack. I don't know if anyone knows about Combat Jack.
Yeah.
Adrian would definitely, if you listen to his podcast and love him, his podcast has really taught me the foundations of hip hop and the real old stories straight from the source. And he's done a lot for the podcast game, and Loudspeakers Network has really like pushed this thing forward. And like he's one of the reasons I started podcasting, because he said he was doing his podcast for like 4 years. And for 3 of the years, well, he's probably doing it longer, but for the first 3 to 4 years, he said we were getting like 20, 30 listens.
Yeah.
But he didn't care. So I just wanted to say that.
You know, I loved about Combat. He just knew his shit, man.
Yeah,
he knew everything.
He lived it.
Yeah. He could just everything that he told you was in detail, kind of thing. You know, even I listened to a few of the episodes, but I ain't gonna lie, I started listening to Charlemagne. I was like, okay, this is more entertaining. Yeah. But I'd listen to the Chris Lighty Mogul stuff, and just the way that he contributed to that was just so sick, just so detailed.
But and then again, he says like his first episodes were whack, and like and you can see how far he's come. So because I'm so whack at the moment, I know that I'm going places. And then I wanted to, all jokes aside and whatever, I really appreciate the Hardfood. I'm never saying hard food and looking at that as Now, I want to say thank you, not just for having me, but, you know, on Christmas Day. Not what is it, Christmas Day?
Christmas Day now.
Yeah, like having me in and that, like, and going out your way to come in and taking time away from your families and that.
Special circumstances.
Sparkles.
Sparkles.
I was going to call you Sparkle.
Yeah, all that sparkle again, man.
And then my last thing is, I want to get real light skin and emotional right now. I want to say thank you to Adrian and that for when you move out of country, you will not realise how many people stop fucking with you. And like there's been a few people, like very limited amount of people that I thought, wow, like these people have stayed in touch with me, or if I hit them up, they're there for me or whatever. Even though I'm not gonna say anything, but I appreciate it, Adrian, man. Thank you, bro.
He's my boy.
That's my guy. But you got to wrap it up how you wrap it up.
How do we even wrap it up? Yo, the last few outros have been horrid.
We want to talk about this. You know what I mean?
Yo, if you need to get in touch with my little brother at Two Tone Sounds, he can hook you up with a beat if you want.
We'll talk to Two Tones. We'll talk to Spock. See what I go on. I mean, hard food.
Well, yeah, let's just wrap it up. Yeah, I want to say thanks to everyone. To episode 11, and you know, I know episode 11, isn't it? Episode 11, and the listens are up. The shares are up. The what's the word? The following. You know what I mean? People are fucking with us. You get me? Like I'm loving it as well. Still.
What's your social media?
Mine at Juice English.
You don't like to say it no more. Actually, big time.
Oh yes.
Nah, I don't like to say it.
Mine's at Lucasdirty. At Lucasdirty. Lucas.
And
Dirty.
Adrian, you might as well drop yours.
All right, cool. Y'all know the deal. If you've already said Hardfood Podcast.
Yeah, at Hardfood Podcast on everything. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook there, YouTube, SoundCloud, Google Business, LinkedIn, Blitter.
We're not on those. Please no. No. And obviously, you can hit me on Adriana_the_Saxon King on Instagram and on Twitter. It's Adriana_365. Shut up. See, you can tell it listens.
I want to, no, what is it out here?
Adriana_365_247. Yeah?
Fuck that, don't follow him.
Ignore him. Ignore him. Yeah.
We ain't talking facts.
We ain't talking facts, we ain't talking fiction, we're talking dirty.
We're talking stereotype food.
Hard food. Ignore this guy.
We are out.
We're done.
Peace.
Bop.
I need to piss. Woo!